When we welcome the sick, the rejected, the poor, we welcome Jesus himself. Elizabeth was also deeply drawn to the new Franciscan movement of her time, and she was inspired by Saint Francis of Assisi. Even as a laywoman, a wife, and a mother, she embraced the Franciscan spirit of poverty and humility. She gave up any unnecessary luxury, and she used her position to protect and uplift the weak. She's remembered as a patroness of the Franciscan Third Order, and she's a model of how ordinary life and how radical holiness can go together. But her story also passes through the cross. At around 20 years old, when she was expecting her third child, she received the news that Ludwig had died while traveling to join the Crusades. Her whole world collapse. Her response is both human and holy. She said, "He is dead. The world with all its joys is now dead to me." She experienced grief and betrayal. Her position was attacked at court, and she knew what it was like to lose stability, to be pushed aside, and to depend totally on God. Instead of clinging to her remaining wealth and even her status, she went further into trust and sacrifice. Using her dowry, she founded a hospital in Marburg, and she chose to live in simplicity, even in poverty, where she served the sick with her own hands. Imagine a young widow, once a princess, spending her days washing the feet of the poor. She didn't just sponsor charity, she became charity. In her, we see a living image of Christ, who, quote, though he was rich, became poor for our sake, and a woman who understood that love is proved in deeds and actions, not mere feelings. Elizabeth died very young, only at about 24 years old, and she died on November 17th of 1231, where she was worn out from a life poured out for God and neighbor. The church recognized her holiness very quickly. She was canonized just a few years later, and today she is honored as the patron saint of hospitals, nurses, widows, the homeless, the hungry, the falsely accused, and to Catholic charities. Her life answers a question that a lot of us have. Can I really become holy in the middle of real life? With school, family, stress, mental health struggles, and constant distractions? Saint Elizabeth's answer is yes. She didn't escape the world. She let Jesus transform the way she lived in it. So if you feel too busy, too ordinary, too broken, or too young to be a saint, look at her, a teenager, a wife, a mom, a widow, a princess who chose to become poor because she saw Christ in the poor. Today, you can ask her, Saint Elizabeth of Hungary, help me see Jesus in the people I'd rather ignore. Teach me to choose mercy over comfort, generosity over fear, and love even when it costs. And as you start sharing your bread, your time, your attention, your talents, even your money, don't be surprised if, in ways you don't expect, God quietly turns it into roses. Thank you for listening. I hope you're able to learn about this amazing saint. Have a blessed day.